Okay. Now, what am I doing next? Oh yeah, I wanted to show a little bit of odds and outs for new poker players. So the idea between odds and outs is that when you're at a decision point, let's say call or fold, you can look to some math to help you make a decision. It's not necessarily the only factor. You're also going to be about who you're playing against, what position you are at the table, and what the pre-flop action is and stuff like that. But I am going to try to set up a little, for instance, as to what you might be playing with. So let me show you this virtual playing card deck. And let's say we have 4 to a flush. The other card is, well, maybe not something scary. Say the other card is something. We're on a flop. We have 2 hearts in our hand, and we have 2 hearts in the. So we just need 1 more heart on the turn or river to get a flush, right? So there's a nifty little math trick you can use. It's not exact. You can actually memorize the odds and outs you want in a chart form, which is actually what I did, but this is something that helps a lot of beginners, which is called the rule of 4 and 2. So what you do is first you count how many outs you have, which is how many of the cards are still in the deck that you need. So there's 13 hearts in the deck, right? And we've got 4 of them right here. So you've got 9 more hearts left in the deck. So if you multiply, I pull out my calculator so that shows that too. Look, I'm using visual tools, me. So if we have 9 in the deck, we're going to multiply it by 4 because we have 2 left to come. And we've got 36, which is the percentage of the time that our hand is going to complete by the turn and river if we get to see both cards. Now that's if somebody doesn't fold. Let's say, fold on the turn. So let's say though that something unfortunate happens, like we get this boring brick card on the turn. Now we have only 1 card left to go. Now we're going to take our 9 outs because there's still 9 outs in the world, and we're going to multiply it by 2. 1 card left to come, so we have half of the percentage of the chance left. Now we only have an 18% chance of our hand completing by the river. The other example people often use is like with a straight. So if we have the 7, 6, 9, 8. So now we have 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's say we have ace 4. So we're on the turn now. So remember that rule of 4 and 2. We have 4. We need a 5 to get 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means we only have 5. We only have 4 5s in the deck. So that's our 4 outs. And since we're on the turn, we're going to multiply that by 2 because we have 1 card left to come. So it's only an 8% chance we're going to get that. So you can see how bad it is to chase get shots by calling a huge bet on the turn. Because you're just not getting a good price, right? Deals, right? It's a little better if you have a double ender straight draw. So let's say we have um, 7, 8, 9 double ender here. Boop. And so we need either a 5 or 10. Now we can multiply it by 4, right? So we have 4 5s plus 4 10s, 8 We're going to multiply it by 4 because we're on the flop looking at the turn and the river. Now we have a 32% chance. So it's much better having a double understraight, better being on the flop looking at both the turn and river. You can't always guarantee that you're going to see the turn and we're going to bet this flush draw. See, I have like a 36% chance of completing this flush if we see the turn and the river. Ooh, it didn't complete on the turn. Doesn't mean we can't bet it though. Let's barrel it and say, yay, we like our draw. One, she's not under 10, so I'm not going to donk out and try and scare her off. Here, see, we've got a draw here, but it's a runner-runner draw. That means I'd have to get both the turn and river to have ace, 2, 3, and then like a 4 and a 5. And that's not happening here. So no, sir. All right. I think we're calling this with the suited connectors. 5, 6, 7. We still need a runner to get this, so it's not grand. Oh, we might survive it. Ooh, another king flopping down here on the turn. We've still got this draw. Remember, we've got about on the flop we had 36%, but now we have only 18% chance of making it. I have a better chance of hopefully scaring my opponent out. And barrel it. Hey Norm, what up? I'm gonna offer you a happy shark if I can on my chat because I do have every 5 minutes. We have ace, 2, 3, blank, 5. That means we have 4 outs. There's 4 4s in the deck. And they're on the flop, you multiply 4 by 4 to get the odds of completing that. So 16. Now it's not as great odds. I'm going to check. Probably have to fold here. Bets more, but we'll see if he checks. Yay, Binksters! Enjoy your coinies. Ooh, 2 on the end. I'm just going to have to check down. Happy New Year, Chucky! Happy New Year! I'm enjoying the new year. Better things are happening in the new year. Giving you a happy sharky too. I can't call that.